Welcome to The Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today because, let's be real, we are tackling something that is literally reshaping how we study and work. We're diving into AI Simplified Pro, mastering ChatGPT for high-quality assignments. Now, right out of the gate, I want to reframe how we actually think about AI. See, a lot of folks view ChatGPT as just a quick shortcut, right? Like some magic button that just does the work for you. But today, we're going to transform this tool from a lazy shortcut into your absolute best, most powerful personal study assistant. It's all about sparking genuine learning and originality, not just mindless copying.
But first, we got to address the massive elephant in the room, 99. That is a huge number. And here's why it matters. If your current strategy is to just open up ChatGPT and type in a prompt like, write my assignment on artificial intelligence, you are making the exact same massive mistake as 99% of other students out there. You're instantly blending in with the crowd, and honestly, worse than that, you are totally shortchanging your own education.
So, let's get right into it with Section 1, the biggest student mistake. The anatomy of a bad prompt is, well, it's incredibly simple. When you use really short prompts or give absolutely no context, you're essentially asking a genius to perform a complex task while blindfolded. I mean, think about it. You leave out the word limit, so it either gives you 2 sentences or a sprawling novel. You skip the education level, so it might explain quantum physics to you like you're 5 or hand a PhD-level dissertation to a high schooler. And the absolute worst offense? Blind copy-pasting without understanding a single word of what the AI just generated. These common pitfalls basically guarantee a low-quality, generic output. Lack of context is exactly why assignments end up looking exactly like everyone else's.
Okay, so how do we actually fix this? That brings us to Section 2, the ultimate prompt formula. I want you to think of this formula as the master blueprint for your own personal AI tutor. Step 1 is to assign a role and a task. Don't just ask a random question. Tell the AI who it's actually acting as. Step 2, define the topic and the education level. This is crucial because it anchors the response, making it perfectly tailored to your current understanding. Then, Step 3 is setting the word limit and tone. This controls the scope and the overall vibe of the text. And finally, Step 4, specify the format. Are we talking bullet points, short paragraphs, a full essay structure? Each of these pieces acts as a vital instruction that shapes the AI's understanding of exactly what you need. When you combine them all, the results are just wildly different from those standard lazy prompts.
Now, let's walk through a perfect example prompt that brilliantly illustrates our formula in action. Read through this with me. You are an experienced university teacher. Right there, that's our role. Help me understand and draft a 1,000-word assignment about artificial intelligence for a BS computer science student. Boom. Task, word limit, topic, and education level are all completely locked in. Use simple English, proper headings, and include practical examples. Do not copy from any source. Write in an original style. That perfectly dictates our tone and format. By utilizing every single step of the formula we just built, the AI knows the exact boundaries it has to work within. It completely stops guessing and actually starts assisting.
Now that we've got the formula down cold, let's look at Section 3, 10 practical AI prompts.
When it comes to building your own understanding, you can ask ChatGPT to explain a difficult topic simply. It's literally like having a 2 a.m. tutor on speed dial. You can have it create a skeletal assignment outline for you to fill in, suggest areas for solid references, generate multiple choice questions to test your own revision, or even compare 2 really complex concepts side by side. Then, when it's time for drafting and review, this is where the AI really shines and polishes your hard work. You can ask it to improve your grammar, rewrite a clunky paragraph into a much more natural human style, summarize dense research papers so you can grasp the core arguments in seconds, check your finished assignment for mistakes, or, get this, even create a presentation slide deck based entirely on the assignment you just wrote. It really shows how ChatGPT can hold your hand through the entire academic life cycle, all the way from grasping complex theories to putting the final polish on that draft.
But, as they say, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's move to Section 4, Rules for AI Success.
So here is the absolutely crucial point. The very first output you get from the AI is rarely your final answer. The pro tips for success here totally revolve around interaction. You have to ask follow-up questions, challenge the AI. If it gives you an abstract concept, request practical examples to ground it. If a section of its response is way too dense, literally just reply, hey, simplify that difficult section for me. And above all else, you must always review and edit the material before submission. You've got to interact with the content deeply to actually make it your own.
Because look, if you don't do that, you're going to fall straight into some really dangerous pitfalls. Blind copy pasting is the absolute quickest way to get caught because AI has a very specific, recognizable cadence when it's left unedited. But even more dangerous than that, generating fake references. See, AI models basically just want to please you, so if they don't know a real citation, they will sometimes completely hallucinate a fake book or a fake research paper that sounds totally legitimate. It's crazy. If you aren't verifying your facts, you are setting yourself up for failure. Depending entirely on AI completely bypasses the productive mental struggle that's required to actually learn a new subject.
It really boils down to this mindset shift. Blindly copying treats AI as a replacement for your brain. But smart reviewing, that treats the AI as a study partner. True learning requires you to utilize the AI to enhance your work, to test your knowledge, and to push past your roadblocks, not to bypass the educational journey altogether.
Like the saying goes, AI can accelerate your learning, but there is absolutely no shortcut to hard work. Make ChatGPT your study partner, not your replacement. So, I'll leave you with this. Are you using this incredible technology just to skip the work? Or are you using it to become a sharper, faster, more capable thinker? The tools to augment your intelligence are literally sitting right at your fingertips. The only question is, what will your next prompt achieve?